Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I envisioned myself like basically accomplishing multiple tasks at the same time. And it's like with each task, there was something going on. This would like be someone who is, you're trying to get a house, you're trying to get a car, or you're also married. Or it could be someone that is married, you have a car, you have a house, and you even have kids. These are 4 different tasks that you have going on, not to count if you have a job or if you have a business. You have all of these tasks going on, and meanwhile, you may have gotten a small argument with your husband and you're trying to fix that. The house, maybe the plumbing is messed up. You got to get that fixed. The car, there's something going on with the car. You got to see what's going on with it. The kids acting up in school. And at work, you have somebody that keeps trying to bully you and harass you. You got all these things going on at once. This is somebody who got all these things going on at once. And while you got all these things, you're trying to fix everything at the same time. However, like I said, at the end of this dream, I accomplished everything and overcame every obstacle. The scripture comes from Jeremiah 43:10. And say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will send and take Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will set his throne upon these stones that I have hid, and he shall spread his royal pavilion over them. Baby, God said what he said. And when he said that was going to be your husband, he meant what he said. And it don't matter what trials and tribulations come across y'all, what y'all go through, what y'all end up, it don't matter. Y'all are going to overcome that. Like God, like you and this person are going to climb mountains together, okay? And you know what I'm saying? When God gave you that car, he said that was your car. And it don't matter what springs pop and what does this and what does that. God said that ain't going to stop nothing. Go ahead and get that fixed and keep it pushing. Okay, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the house, when God gave you that house, he said it was your house. Figure out what's going on with the plumbing. Whatever it is they got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Trouble don't last always. But I just feel like God is saying, you going to eventually get to a point to where you're going to be able to handle everything easily. But just take it one step at a time. This too shall pass. You're going to cross over this little bridge. And you're going to look back and you're going to think to yourself, I did that. All of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody, I just feel like you are climbing over mountains one by one. And you are exhausted. But every time you finish, you get over one, you get to the top, you get down the hill, and you stand there and you're like, yes. And there's another mountain right behind it, and you got to climb that one. And it's like you are exhausted, but you got to get to where you're going. God said you're going to eventually get into a season of where it's going to be coping steady like this here. But that's not going to last always. Because, even this is somebody, even the second description is somebody in their happily ever after. You got your husband, you got your kids, you got your house, you got your cars, you got your job, business, whatever it is, whichever, you know what I'm saying? You are in your happily after state. And these are the things that happen in happily ever after, because it's like happily ever after does not end once you kiss the groom. Happily ever after does not end once you have the baby shower. Happily ever after doesn't end at the first birthday party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life keep going. So after happily ever after, you got to be prepared for there may be things that go wrong with the house. There may be things that go wrong with the car. It may be things that go wrong with the husband. It may be things that go wrong with the wife. It may be things that go wrong with the kids. And you know what I'm saying? Majority of the things listed here, you can't return, okay? And because you can't return, you're going to have to go over that mountain. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you done bought that car, you done signed for it, baby, that is your car. So, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go ahead and climb the hill. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that house, that's your house. You're going to have to go ahead and climb up the hill. You know what I'm saying? And once you have the kids, once you get married, that's yours. You're going to have to go ahead and climb. And I just feel like that's the message. God said, there's somebody you wigging out, you trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do, what about this, what about that. God said, go ahead and tackle that mountain. And yeah, he knows it's another one behind that one, but tackle that one too. But understand that he's not going to give you more than you can bear. And for one, for two, you are going to get to a section where you're going to have peace and you're not going to have to stress about any of these things every 5 seconds. But I just feel like God is saying you are going to have to go through a period or periods in your life where things are going wrong. Even after happily ever after. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.